And Ollie just went even faster, 137. And TUSZMUSZ, oh, is it a Red? I think it's a Red Bull 1-2.
Red Bull 1-2.
No, Cliffy goes second.
Oh, Cliffy goes second. What is happening in the dying moments of qualifying?
Wow. So Cliffy follows up his brilliant pole position last week in Canada with second place in the Renault here. So we got a very different front row.
We're up for a great fight because, like, I'm looking at the Drivers' Championship. There's Jamie, QPR, and Gamer, within 4 places of each other.
Yep, and
then Big C's in there as well.
Well, we know that Big C hasn't always performed at his best in the rain, but as the track dries out, I'm sure we'll see his best pace later on in the race.
Now, here's the battle I'm wondering though. Ollie looks blindingly fast, but we saw how quick Cliffy was in Canada. So it could be a battle between those two into turn 1.
Yeah.
And then I think there's TUSZMUSZ behind. We'll watch those two and then try and make amends. Same with Greedy.
Ollie's final lap absolutely smashing, although the mixed conditions playing a part. If they'd gone a bit longer, it might have been different, but still, he was always around that position.
QPR's on the soft tyres. I don't know why he's gone for softs.
Well, they work a bit better in theory, but very strange conditions out there. It wasn't quite wet enough at all for inters. There's plenty of quality in this field.
Oh, here we go. I'm watching Jamie.
5 red lights. And it's a very big delay on the lights. But here we go. Ollie and Cliffy alongside each other to enter turn 1. Will we see any collisions whatsoever? But Cliffy getting a slightly better run. Well, I see some debris in the background, but we'll go back later on.
With QPR
and Ollie maintains the lead. And I believe Greenie's maintained 4th. But look at that, slipping wide. And Cliffy diving down the inside of Ollie. Will he be able to maintain a position? We go on board with Ollie now. Oh, there's barely any room between them, but Ollie braver on the outside line there and maintains the lead. But Cliffy...
Big C goes ahead of QPR into... I don't know this corner. Damn, I don't know the names.
I do. The leader's going through Luffield right now, onto the old start-finish straight. It's head up towards Cop. So Ollie maintains the lead. So let's get those times up again. So Cliffy 2nd, TUSZMUSZ 3rd, top 4 as you were. Jamie up in 5th, Big C getting ahead of his teammate.
Big C got ahead of QPR when he was side by side with Jamie up turn 3. Then went to the grass and then went down onto Cops. Gamer gets a run on him into Maggots and Maggots. They're side by side. Oh, this is going to be close. They're still side by side going into Maggots and Maggots, but QPR keeps it.
I think Gamer
got a little bit better run.
I think Gamer wisely backing off, getting to get a better line, and I think behind.
To the outside.
Yeah, look at the battling behind between with Josh and Gamefreaker in the background. XJackLacey ready.
I'm looking at XJackLacey. He's watching the battle of QPR and Gamer. They're side by side going into. I need to remember.
Yeah, Gamer will have the inside into the bell, but look at QPR, much better braking on the outside line, and he retakes. XJackLacey barges Gamer off the track. And that means Gamer's going to lose another place to Josh. So down to 10th goes gamerdabest. Not ideal for him. So we'll go back to the front for the time being. Ollie's starting to ease out a little gap to Cliffy.
Said that Ollie has gone down a place, but he's not.
No. Yeah, that will sort itself out, I think, when he goes through one of the sectors. The TUSZMUSZ has fallen down.
There's a little collision between the Saubers and the McLaren. The 2 Saubers and McLarens are fighting it out.
Oh, let's go back to the back for a second then.
Oh my goodness,
it's
not carnage, but it's supposed to be. Jesus.
Oh, and Pine off the track. Yes, and one thing I forgot to mention, you may wonder why Oogie's at the back of the grid. He had a qualification ban after an incident last week's race, so that's why he's at the back. He hasn't gained any real positions, really. He's up to 17th, but there's a lot of furious midfield action going on at the moment.
Jamie's at the back of TUSZMUSZ. They're going to Cops right now.
A quick look at the position changes. Josh and XJackLacey, the big winners from the start. Let's just go back to Jamie. See if he's making any.
Right at the back of QPR Beast.
Yeah, so Jamie trying to put a bit of pressure on the Red Bull of TUSZMUSZ, who gets not the best exit into Chapel, onto the hangar straight. to head up to Stowe, which is just, from what I hear, one of the best corners to sit at to watch race cars.
This is Gamer on boy with no face. Trying to go around the outside, it's just not enough grip. But he's trying to get the cutback. Again, just not enough grip at those tires. Gonna try it on the braking, but I don't think he's got brakes.
Yeah, mistake by TUSZMUSZ, runs onto the curbs coming out of the Vale. He's really struggling for rear grip, and Jamie, we know what he can do in the wet, but he needs to get past his Red Bull, because the Red Bull is really dropping back.
There's a second between first and second, so he's hanging on.
Unlike recent F1 races, we've had no one having to make a lap 1 stop for a wing, so that's a refreshing change, I have to say.
We're just on lap 3, mate.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there may be more later, but at least it's not a lap 1, so no one's race is being ruined. So the top 2 really getting away, and now Cliffy has closed back up to less than a second behind Ollie. So two Renault.
Very close. I think it's a very close train here, going from 4th to I'd say, I don't know.
Yeah, Greeny is being dropped pretty quickly by the top 2. He's 3.5 seconds behind Cliffy now.
Cliffy is actually gaining on Ollie. He's right behind him. Coming out of American Beckett.
Yeah, I did say he was there. I'm just trying to get. I don't want the telemetry just a bit.
Have I been listening?
Yeah, you're listening enough, my friend. So Cliffy doesn't have quite the straight line speed, but what about TUSZMUSZ is closed right to the back of Greeny, so this train was the TUSZMUSZ train, but it's now the Greeny train as we enter the Vale for the 3rd lap.
I think I'm seeing a trend here. It's very difficult to make an overtake with the minimal amount of grip these conditions give. So I'd say, if you look at this big train, that means when it again, I mean, the cars are going clear.
Oh, Greeny's off! Greeny's off!
Oh my God!
Greeny is off. Too much speed into turn 2, and he's going to fall virtually to the back of the grid with that. Got a perfect view of it on the main camera.
Go back to the front, and now TUSZMUSZ regained the spot of train engineer.
Yes, indeed. But Louis dropping back a little bit from his teammate, maybe to try and get out the dirty air just a little bit. But he's got.
So as I was saying, oh dear, what's this?
Lordyboy, 3 seconds.
Did you see this?
Yeah, they patched it in. I was going to mention that, but there was so much going on. It wasn't really the exciting thing to say.
I did have an update, and I didn't know what the update gave. I just downloaded it, so.
It fixed 2 things and broke 10 things. But anyway.
Oh, did it? That's not surprising.
Louis, the car twitching as they head through Cops and then into, of course, the section of track which they always say is one of the best in Formula 1 every year. So I'll continue with that traditional cliche. Louis not getting a terrible run through that. And now Greeny.
Yeah, JackLacey will have to pounce right now.
Yeah, JackLacey, yes.
He'll have to make a move.
Yeah,
so I don't think QPR he made one move, so I thought maybe he was going to try down the inside, but I don't think he would have been able to stop the car. I think he knew that.
Well, JackLacey's thinking about dive down inside, and a firm shot to the door by Louis.
Oh, that's impossible. I'm going to take.
Oh, and now Josh out of nowhere. Terrible exit from JackLacey in the final few corners, having a little go at JackLacey.
Game around, good game around, he's gonna try it. Oh no.
Yeah, so the gap between the top 2 still less than a second, but Ollie I think has slightly more top line speed, so if there is a transition to the dry tyres, I think that's where Cliffy will try and leapfrog ahead with a gamble with an early stop.
This is what I was gonna say. With this big train, strategy will be key. The one who will make the move when it is right will have all of those positions.
So, the top 2 absolutely charging away from TUSZMUSZ. Now 6.3 seconds.
This train goes up to 17.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the gaps. It's a continuous train, as you say, from
See, I will be 5 seconds behind the whole pack. Behind the whole.
Well, in conditions like this, penalties could really play a hand here if it stays in these conditions.
We've only T1. We've only T1.
Yeah, Lordyboy, who's well down in 18th at the moment. Oogie.
Jack. Look at Jack. Look at Jack. Look at Jack. He's gonna pounce definitely.
Well, this is the time
to go defensive. Around the outside.
Yeah,
he has to hold it. He has to hold it.
No, he couldn't hold it. I think he might lose a place to Josh now, and Gamer as well.
No, no, he'll fight against Gamer, that's for sure.
Yep.
Oh, but Gamer holds it. Gamer holds it. Beautiful move around the outside.
Yes, excellent stuff from the Mercedes driver. Ollie setting the fast lap of the race as he ekes out the advantage to a second for the first time in quite some time.
Yeah, it's always gone like half a second or to a second.
There's no real sign at the moment that it's drying out. Still a lot of standing water. It's not raining particularly hard. Still into conditions.
Up 26.
Yep. One of the shortest. I think it is in terms of laps. The shortest track on the calendar.
What? No, the shortest lap time on the calendar, not the shortest track.
No, I mean in terms of, not lap time. I mean number of laps, as in 26 laps, not lap time.
Number of laps.
That's what I said.
I think
So, I mean, Cliffy may be doing a bit of time management at the moment, but he's dropping back to that 1.2. But Ollie did set the fastest lap in previous lap, so he has suddenly really raised the pace, and Cliffy not able to live with him at the moment. Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, Ashbest makes a very good point. 22 laps of Belgium.
Oh, I should have known that. I should have known that.
Yeah, you all people should know that.
I should have known that. I was probably thinking...
Oh my god, look at this train. Now Gamer, beautiful helicopter view. Gamer's going to go for a dive down the inside for 7th place. Oh, can he hold it? Yes, but Josh, he's going to get forced off, so yeah, Gamer's got it. Oh no, they touch! They touched for a second and Josh gets the place back. I know, on F1 2016, they definitely would have spun, 100%, but it's a better...
I can finally say... No, I'm not going to say it.
You're going to praise the game. You're going to praise the game. Gamer going for a dive down turn 1. Josh holding it on the outside nicely. Beautifully done there by the Force India driver. Gave Gamer no chance of an outrageous move like that.
What's going on? JackLacey. Oh, what's happening with JackLacey?
JackLacey's diving down the inside of Gamer and GameFreaker. Just to confuse me with all the names. It's also, he's been swiped by Gamer. Where did Gamer go?
And there's Williams.
Yeah, it's MaxiLuca moving up through the fields.
Iran's gonna take the place as well from GameFreaker. Those two have
I'll cover the camera angle so we see all of it. So MaxiLuca moves up to 9. So wow, Gamer was at one time moving up to 7th and now is suddenly down to 10th again. But I have to say, TUSZMUSZ is doing a very solid job in 3rd place. He's holding Jamie behind him.
Gamer. I'm just Jamie's not getting close. He's not getting closer.
Yeah, Jamie's not showing. He's not showing the wet weather pace I thought it would be. But I think what we have to remember is if it does dry out, then I think a lot of the drivers would have still opted to have as heavy a dry setup as they dare in these conditions, so that they have the best pace later on in the race. So that could be an effect that's happening here. So the lead's 1.2. So just to run down the order, Ollie's leading the race in Red Bull, 1.2 seconds ahead of Cliffy.
Oh my god.
TUSZMUSZ in 3rd.
Down on the inside of
the 2 Toro Rossos in 5th and 6th, Josh in 7th, JackLacey in 8th, MaxiLuca in 9th, and gamerdabest makes up the top 10. And then we got Iran in 11th, who I do believe is a former 2-time winner of the British Grand Prix in PSGL F1. And then it's got GameFreaker in 12th, Joel in 13th, Paudie in 14th. It's another disappointing race from the McLaren team, I have to say. Greeny, who was running very well, we saw him have a huge off, lucky not to hit the wall there. It's one of the scariest places to have an off in the rain there, because you're literally a passenger when that happens. And Sambamkid, after he's had some good form recently. He was 2nd in Canada, running in 16th, so not going very well. Oogie, he had a qualifying ban, hasn't really moved up the order like I thought he would. He's only 17th. And Pine, I believe, had an off early on, so he's in 18th. Lordyboy's at the back.
Is it just me, or is it going a bit quiet? As I say this, Jamie's getting closer to TUSZMUSZ.
Yeah, there's some gaps. There are some gaps developing, but the train now is based as the new fat controller, as it were, if you know Thomas the Tank Engine, is Louis, and he's under real pressure now from the Force India driver. He's really struggled with Maggotts and Beckett's. Every time I've seen him, he's just not had the grip there, and that's allowed everyone behind him just to get better. Yeah, around the outside.
He should try and get the cutback, but I don't think the cutback here. It's been told that Louis has front wing damage.
I can't see any obvious wing damage, but that would make sense.
They took it out. They took out that like camera thingy that I always use.
MaxiLucaGT just hit the wall, or nearly hit the wall. I just saw that at the corner of my eye. So MaxiLucaGT drops out the points again. That promotes Gamer and xJackLacey.
Gamer's going down the inside of xJackLacey, or not? I thought it was going to dive down the inside, but he didn't.
Yeah, xJackLacey having to defend the inside, and that may compromise his exit. But yeah, that would make sense why QPR Beast's pace is not as we think it might be. But yeah, there's no visual damage, so yeah, it must be, you know, yellow damage maybe, but just enough to sort of put him off, as it were. But having said that, I did see some debris appear on the left-hand side of the screen right at the start of the race. That might have been where Louis lost his wing.
Might have been it.
But yeah,
yeah, I was trying to recall when you might have had a little tap.
So gap between the top two. There's been no pit stops yet. If it's an inters for the whole race, it's an easy one stop, of course. And they'll go to at least halfway through the race before they think about stopping. They go, well, they can probably go to about 80-85% before they blow up. Some can even push it to 90.
He's going for it. Gamer's going for it. He's attacking xJackLacey around the outside.
Yeah, he's going to have to do it the hard way. Gamer, he gets better traction. Puts the hand up, say, what are you doing, mate?
And they're still going at it.
And Gamer,
he's going to have to be brave on the brakes.
Yeah, through the veil. He's going to. They touched. They touched again. It's like Hamilton and Vettel all over again.
They're fighting.
3-second penalty with TUSZMUSZ.
That's good for Jamie.
That's good news for Jamie. Very good news for Jamie. Because as it stands, Jamie is extending his lead of the championship by a significant amount. And xJackLacey, now there's a bit of a queue. Cars behind. And round the outside. Excellent move from MaxiLucaGT to move back up to 11th.
That as well.
But I don't know, did xJackLacey get any damage from that contact with the... You know what? I think he might. I think xJackLacey may have taken. Yeah, it looks like he's taken off one of his winglets in contact with gamerdabest. So.
Yeah, I'm looking at Gamer's rear wing. I'm looking at xJackLacey's front wing from afar, but. If only they didn't remove that option to have different camera angles when spectating.
Yeah, that's a sore point of view, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the they fixed one thing and broke some others. Like you said.
You know, it's a really close field when you think about it. There's 19 cars, no retirements, and there's only 30 seconds between the top 19. So
yeah.
That is a close field.
One thing I have been seeing, and I thought I'd see a bit more of this man, is Sambamkid. I thought he was going to go up the order a lot quicker than
Yeah, he could. It is possible he could have wing damage as well.
Yeah, it's possible.
Louis going wide again as they enter the veil. Lap 12. Lap 11 rather they begin.
Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? Oh my god.
I think
Joelianomanu, look at that, and now Greeny around the outside of Pine, they're just...
yeah, my god, there's a huge battle going on in the background there.
And now Sambam has gone past Ugi, and now...
Gamefreaker near end going very tight, and... 3-second penalty for MaxiLucaGT. Look at this midfield scrap here, Game. Greeny trying to make his way back through the field after his huge off earlier, and that's a nice pass on Gamefreaker there.
Oh my god, Ferrari,
and Paudie down the inside. So Joel,
what mistake!
the veteran.
One mistake, and it's just beauty.
Yeah, given how close some of these cars have got, I'm amazed there's been no retirement or anyone coming into pits for Renault. But if there's
dogs, you just jinxed it.
Oh, I'm a master of mischief. I do like to tempt fate sometimes.
As a commentator, really.
So Sambam's still in 16th, but it looks like they're having some fun out there, even if they're not fighting for anything significant in terms of the points. So that's good to see. So Aaron's sort of in no man's land. He's not near anybody, but he's not being caught by anybody right now. So MaxiLuca sort of having off.
It's very close right there.
So MaxiLuca getting a much better run. It has stopped raining. I was about to say. So we could see some pits on. MaxiLuca getting a much better run than xJackLacey, and he's going to try around the outside into Stowe, and he does it in beautiful style to move up to 9th.
There's another Ferrari going around the outside of the Sauber of Joelianomanu. No, it's not. Yeah, it is Joel, I think.
But back for the battle for 6th, and now Gamer loses control of the car on the main straight, and he saves it. Amazing save there. He was trying to get past Louis, but he nearly smashed into the modern home straight as we start lap 12. Well, that's the modern home straight, the pit lane. And Josh and Gamer side by side as they enter the main part of sector 1. No DRS of course yet. So is Josh going to think about moving inside? Gamer moves to the left slightly.
He's doing it. Ooh.
Yeah, it was kind of a half-hearted move. He didn't quite commit to it. Probably a good thing he didn't.
That's right, I think he just backed out when he saw Gamer going defensive.
So now Aaron catching up xJackLacey. So I do believe xJackLacey got wing damage in that collision with Gamer when they were fighting intensely a few laps ago. So it's not, well, for Ferrari and McLaren, two of the most successful teams in F1 in real life. It's been a pretty miserable race for them so far.
Venom, I think it's time. Look at the.
Yeah, no one's pitted yet, but it's not far away. I think a couple, maybe 2 or 3 laps. There's still a fair amount of standing water out there. It's too early right this second. They're losing grip. They are. Oh, and Gamefreaker losing a lot. Yeah, he lost. He got a terrible exit out of Maggots and Beckett's.
xJackLacey passed Aaron to 10th place.
Yeah, I think Aaron had been attacking him.
Someone's gone into the pits. It's Greeny.
Yes.
He's the first to go into the pit lane.
Yep. And and Pine gets a 5-second stop and go for speeding the pits, but he won't get that until the end of the race because it's still glitched. Thank you, Codemasters.
Something else has happened. Oh, TUSZMUSZ! TUSZMUSZ has gone off.
TUSZMUSZ has gone off. He has.
He's gone off. He has.
Oh,
is he lagging a bit as well?
I did see a bit of lag. Yeah, but if the grip on the inters is going, that much is clear.
He's gone.
And look at this, Big C. Now the track's beginning to dry out, showing some pace. He's catching up to Jamie. He's less than a second behind him. So maybe Jamie and TUSZMUSZ had some sort of collision.
But I think the race win is definitely between Ollie and Cliffy because there's 12 seconds between second and third. It's a bit like Canada.
Yep. So we should see a fantastic.
Oh, there's a crash! Oh my God, Josh is off.
Josh is off.
Josh was off on the grass after Stowe. Is that Stowe? I think
he was near. He was near gamerdabest. Well, it's called Luffield. The course. So gamerdabest trying to.
I know every name of Spa, but I don't know every name of.
So Lordyboy switched to super softs, soft tyres for Greeny and Nick Pine to go to the end of the race. The super softs won't go to the end, so that really doesn't make sense what Lordyboy's done.
I think it's too early. It's too early. Look at the 17th, 18th and 19th.
Yeah.
I don't know if you...
Well, no one else is pitting, so clearly some sort of game. I might have a quick look at Greeny just to see what he's doing in terms of...
Someone's pitting again. I think that Josh is pitting.
xJackLacey and Josh. Oh, yeah, Greeny struggling to get through Maggers and Beckett's.
Gamefreaker pitting, Sambam pitting.
TUSZMUSZ getting penalties again. Yeah, wing change for xJackLacey.
Softs for xJackLacey as well. Softs for Josh. Softs for.
Oh, he's held up.
Everyone.
Oh, he's held up badly there. Any other wing changes going on? No.
I think now is the time. Now is the lap. I think this lap or the lap they're on.
But
I don't think it's going to get any dry.
Yeah, there's not much standing water. I think it's probably time now. Lap 14.
Yeah.
13 to go, including this one. Ollie now has a 3.6 second advantage, so Cliffy
has lost a lot of ground. Has lost a lot of ground.
Yeah, he's clearly struggling with the mixed conditions as it transitions
Jamie
to dry.
Has been catching him by 2 seconds a lap. Or
yeah.
1 second a lap.
Well, Big C was right behind him. The DRS enabled.
And
it is. It's time now.
Oh,
so
is in. Cliffy is in. I think everybody will be in.
And I tell you what, now. I think Josh could be a big winner, because don't forget, a pit stop here is the best part of 40 seconds. I think he.
True.
Josh is going.
Game around the outside. Game around the outside of QPR Beast, and he's gonna
sneak into the pit lane. Yeah. Wow, that's.
He was around the outside out of. What was it still?
Well, if it's not a quick pit stop for Toro Rosso, Louis is going to lose an absolute ton of time, and I think he will anyway,
but
because...
Big C is going to... I thought it was going to be a double stack. Is it going to be a double stack?
It will be.
It's going to be a double stack.
It will be, because the animation won't kick in. Yeah, Louis is losing a ton of time.
It's taking time.
It's Daniel Ricciardo all over again. Where are the tyres?
Not that bad. Not that bad.
Well, Ollie comes out on softs, Cliffy on softs, super softs for Jamie.
Super softs. Big C super soft, of course.
TUSZMUSZ, I think TUSZMUSZ is disconnected. TUSZMUSZ is disconnected.
Yeah, TUSZMUSZ is disconnected.
Greeny sets the fast lap. Is anyone else? Yeah, everyone's pitted except for TUSZMUSZ, so bad luck with TUSZMUSZ.
So, let's see, Ollie, Cliffy. Cliffy's now 1.3 behind, so he's back in the game. Jamie, what can he do? Big C, TUSZMUSZ is gone. Gamer is now in 6th, and now QPR is going to 12. It's dropped to 12, but he's out of the points.
Yeah, and he's got softs. He's going to have to get past likes of Greeny, Aaron, xJackLacey.
Everybody, but I think his best chance is getting up to 5th.
Big C and Jamie, they're going to have to go a long way on those super softs, but I'm sure they're perfectly capable of doing so. Everyone's stopped now except for TUSZMUSZ, but obviously TUSZMUSZ is disconnected, or it may have quit, I don't know. Someone mentioned there was a Red Bull spinning in the background, so maybe TUSZMUSZ span when he got to the pits and just called it a day. But,
should have retired it, to be fair.
But Sambamkid gets another penalty. It's now 1.1 seconds between Ollie and Cliffy, so the fight for the lead is on.
Speaking of another fight, Josh is fighting with... Oh! Fight for the lead, gone! 3-second penalty for Cliffy.
Ah, well, that's a shame.
But look at this, xJackLacey versus Josh. And to the final corner, side by side. He's going to try and stick it in towards the final corner. They're still side by side. Still side by side.
Yeah, and Aaron right there, the veteran, to pick up any pieces, and he'll be licking his lips, hoping maybe xJackLacey and Josh have another collision.
That was very good defending by Josh, though. That is very well held.
Well, xJackLacey, to be fair, he had a wing change and he's still come out in 8th place. So he hasn't lost that much time, has he?
No, not that much.
DRS enabled now, of course. So I will go back to the leaders in a second, because I want to see if Cliffy's going to close through Maggers and Beckett's, and Greeny gets a 3-second penalties. Yeah, I'm surprised, really. It's not really a track where you can get, I think, I'm trying to think of corners where you can get penalties. I suppose Maggers and Beckett's, if you go into...
Maggers and Beckett's, definitely.
Yeah, you don't get any extensions for going wide of cops, which I think is ridiculous.
Oh, it's ridiculous. But yeah, I think it would be broken though, because it's the game, you know.
So unless Cliffy can get past him and Ollie gets a penalty, oh look at that, exchanging fastest laps in the top two. 132s are in now, so it's firmly dry.
Cliffy will have to go past him and extend a 3-second gap.
Now Jamie and Big C finishing their first laps on the super softs, and Big C does a 132.471. But they're too. I don't think they have enough laps to catch up.
Gamer, fast, even faster on the softs.
131. MaxiLuca in 6th. So I just want to see what is Louis doing now. He's right behind. Until his non-finish last week.
Look at that speed he's got with this car.
Sambamkid, another penalty for him. No. Oh, XJackLacey diving down the inside. But better traction from Josh.
Josh is going to go defensive. Surely I have to go defensive. He's not doing it.
No, and XJackLacey will take the place. And then,
that's a point. Should have fought for that.
Cliffy got extremely close, I saw on the timing screens. And he's going to have a run on Ollie for the lead of this race. Oh, look at the slipstream.
He's closing quick. Around the outside.
Yeah, but
he's going to try and go for the cutback.
That was really good braking from Ollie just to keep ahead.
Oh, look at that.
Around the outside through Luffy. Oh, he's gonna. Can he squeeze through?
Greeny's out.
Greeny's out of the race. What happened to him? Did he crash?
Side by
side on the main straight for the lead. Oh my God!
Look at that. That's brilliant racing.
Oh, that is near suicide going side by side with that corner.
And they're still going at it.
And Cliffy takes the inside for the next corner.
Oh, this is brilliant camera angle. That is brilliant on the side of the car.
But Cliffy gets a better exit. They're still going for it. That is a 10. Oh my God, give me a good camera angle. Cliffy, who's going to brake the harder?
I'm going to save that, seriously. I am.
What a brilliant battle between these two Renault powered cars. Cliffy takes the lead of the race on the track. Magnificent stuff from the top two.
There we go, save that. There
Cliffy going for his second win in a row. Ollie going for his first win in PSGL F1. If he won this race, he'd be the 6th different winner this season. 6 races. Back to the battle for third. Big C has rapidly closed onto the back of Jamie, the championship leader. But I'm going to go back to Ollie. Ollie gets a brilliant exit.
Oh, Big C's got a penalty. Right when people are closing into others, they get penalties. To be fair, I have this too.
That's how hard they're pushing. And look at that, round the outside. What a move by Ollie.
What a move. What a braking maneuver that was. Is Cliffy going to do it back? Is he going to try and do it back?
He could not have got the braking better.
He's going to do a cutback move. That is brilliant stuff.
But Cliffy gets a brilliant exit out of the Vale.
Defensive.
Oh, they're going side by side through turn 1 again. How are they doing this without getting contact? This is incredible stuff. There's a yellow in sector 1.
I'm not looking at that. I'm too busy looking at this.
No, I mean, well, that was a move. I mean, that was a move of the race from Ollie for sure that I've seen. That was
look at this. Could be another
DRS again. This is
down the inside. This is spectacular to watch.
Tyre wear's not going to be an issue for these two. They'll go to the end easily on these soft tyres. Exactly. And this is going to make it all the better for us as they head out into the old start-finish straight. Lap 19 of the PSGL F1 British Grand Prix.
I swear to God, you have jinxed it. You did.
Yeah. A cheeky laugh from myself as the retirement starts to happen. It's been... The race has gone absolutely mad since the rain stopped. I did say this for the race. I was hoping to see some dry running because it just... There's a car, it might be a ghost car actually. So Ollie, no batting this lap by the looks of it after all that. But so Cliffy and Ollie, 2 relative new boys of this league this season. Yes, TUSZMUSZ
is going it out for wins.
Yep.
Big C got past. Big C's fighting with Jamie.
He is indeed, and we switched to that at the perfect time, I think.
Oh my foot.
Well, I got a graphic glitch for a second where it looked like Jamie had inters. Obviously not. He's on super soft, so Big C has a penalty, so he's got to eke out a 3-second gap.
Fight for it. Same with Cliffy. Cliffy's fighting. Cliffy's fighting with Ollie once again.
Back to the lead. Well, we got you know, Big C and Jamie, two of PSGL's veterans, battling out for the final podium position, but for the race win, we got two of the F1 newcomers here. Round the outside, he'll have the inside as they go into Lovefields, and Cliffy retakes the lead of the British Grand Prix PSGL F1. This has been absolutely unbelievable. This is for sure the battle of the season so far.
Driving. That is fighting to the limits.
It absolutely
Acting
is.
like gladiators, not giving off.
Through Cops, bit of a twitch from the back end of Cliffy's car that's going to compromise him. DRS activation, obviously Ollie's going to be close enough for that.
Look at the way they're just like with their wheel, the movement with their hand with the wheel. Just I don't have no words.
Yeah, just about even as they go out into Chapel.
The wheel to chuck the car into the corner, literally attack it.
Yeah, it was a great exit from Cliffy that kept him ahead there. As they head into the Vale.
Jamie's not doing enough at the moment as well. So it looks like xJackLacey's got past someone. Ooh, there's a crash. MaxiLucaGT5 spun round.
Well, not the first time in this race.
I'm looking at someone else. I think Sambamkid is going to try and pass.
Yeah, Louis recovered back into the points, but again he's losing ground in the championship. It's just not quite worked out for him. But we'll go back to the front. This ding-dong battle for the lead of the British Grand Prix in PSGL F1 continues, and Pine is out.
Pine retired.
Well, that just sums up McLaren's day, doesn't it? I mean,
it's not been a good day. It's not been a good day.
I mean, Nick Pine was one of the championship contenders last season. Paudie won the Race of Champions in F1 2016. It's just not happened for McLaren this season for whatever reason. It's bad luck, lack of pace. We just don't know. But I expected them to be up there. But it looks like Cliffy is beginning to edge out a little bit of a gap from Ollie. I mean, given how hard they've been pushing, it's not entirely unfeasible.
You have to push past like 3 seconds, but it's got 5 laps to do it. He's got to push like mad. Push like an animal. I mean, they've been added like animals, but seriously.
Yeah, I won't repeat Cheetah's infamous line from a few seasons ago. Because the cheater line, as it were. But yeah, Big C. Yeah, Big C. I think he's got time to eke out that 3-second gap. As long as he gets no more penalties. Gamefreaker setting the fastest lap in the Renault.
I don't think Cliffy will make a 3-second gap because Ollie is now right behind him once again.
So
it's got 4 tenths right now, but if he gets a good exit out of 1, 2, and 3, he's on for it once again for another good fight. Yeah, the way they chug the car into the corners is amazing. It's like precision towards the apex, which gets them so much more exit speed.
Yeah, I mean it's I think one thing I've noticed is that Cliffy always seems to get a really good exit onto that first DRS straight.
When it needed to, when he needs to.
Yeah, I mean,
look at this. I think Ollie, if he gets a good couple of next corners, he'll have another chance.
Big C's now
looking a bit behind.
Big C in terms of his race pace, truly in the zone now, because he's now got 2-second gap to Jamie, so he's still got a chance to get that podium after all.
He's still got a chance. And look at Ollie, he's now got a chance as well.
Absolutely.
There's a little bit of a grass thingy on the left rear tyre of Cliffy, so we clipped it a little bit.
There we go, boy, Jamie.
Ollie a chance.
Gamer gets a penalty, and he was catching
He's
Jamie.
Out of that fight.
And Cliffy running on the curves a little bit.
Something.
I wonder if he
set himself up.
He's got a very flashy helmet as well.
Does he? Let me see. I only can see the top.
Orange and green or whatever. Might be white if Tranquility's watching. No, I'm joking. So yeah, but look at this. Once again, Ollie closing in. He's very good. He's very good at that opening section. But then Cliffy
needs to take any chances really. He just needs to keep close. Oh, what happens? Gamer has gotten past Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie really struggling, but you know the super softs, if they battle hard, they can go very quickly. You might have to tyre save and grab the points for the you know, for the championship, because you know he's got nothing to lose really. once it, oh, Lordyboy, well, he's well down, Lordyboy in 12th. Okay.
Oh my god.
Now, lap 23 of what has been an absolutely, well, I'd say
My God,
a classic British Grand Prix.
But they don't lose the car, Maggots and Beckett's. It's just is mind-boggling.
Yeah, but Cliffy, I do say Cliffy did put some wheel onto the grass, and that slowed him down a bit.
He had a good exit again, and yeah. Who's that? I think that's a back marker. That might be.
It could be. I think it's probably. Might be. Could be. Yeah, it could be. Because he's made a second stop, and that's why he set the fastest lap.
He's going to have to get out of his teammate's way, or there's going to be some fireworks in Renault.
So Big C will absolutely get third place because Game's got the same amount of penalties, and Jamie is falling back. Well, it says Jamie's a lap behind now, but that can't be right.
It's a glitch. Yeah,
it's a glitch. So, Cliffy just gets better traction out of that corner every time, and I think that's going to be the same in race. But Cliffy cannot rest on his laurels. If he makes any sort of mistake, goes off the track, he's going to lose this race.
But he's gonna still lose this race because he doesn't have a.
Yeah, well,
doesn't have a penalty.
There's been so many penalties. We might have missed one for Ollie. You never know. Oh, MaxiLuca.
I think we would have seen it.
Yeah. Well, let's pretend it's all on the line. Hope there's a helicopters up there, so I'm hoping we'll get a bit of helicopter view in a second. Yeah. So interesting situation here. There's got a Renault about to be lapped. Oh, and I tell you what, I think Ollie is close to this lap. He's got the slipstream.
No,
can he get
he's too far.
Oh, but he goes late on the brakes.
Good on the braking, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Excuse my language, but seize the brakes.
They're gonna catch Gamefreaker by the end.
Yeah, that's
so will we get a bit of, will we get Cliffy getting past and the other Renault blocking the Red Bull off so he can eke out that gap which he needs?
Ooh, I don't think so. I don't think Gamefreaker is that kind of guy.
No. Joel gets penalty. So we have to mention Iran briefly, running in 7th place, with not 4 seconds behind the reigning champion xJackLacey. So solid result for the veteran Sauber driver. And MaxiLuca's just dropped a couple of places again. So as he spun again, he's having a real stroll of a session today. So Big C is actually being caught by gamerdabest quite rapidly. I don't know. Big C's tyres have gone.
They both have 3-second penalties, so this battle could be on for the podium.
Yeah, absolutely.
This could be the battle for the podium.
So penultimate lap here at Silverstone. The battle for the lead alone, I think, makes this the best race of the season so far. I mean, absolutely glorious racing. Cliffy going on the curbs. It's not the best exit.
Come on. He's going defensive to
Gamefreaker's going to just move out the way. Good.
I told you.
That's a sensible driving from the Renault driver. No point getting involved. It's going to go to the last lap, ladies and gentlemen. The battle for the lead of this exhilarating race.
Do you think Ollie will make a dive if he has the chance? Do you think he might be the man to do it, or do you think he won't take his chances because he knows Cliffy might have a penalty? Predictions.
Well, we shall see. Entering Sector 1 for the final time here at Silverstone. Amazing race. gamerdabest saying the fast lap, and he's right behind Big C.
Yeah. We have to watch.
But no, Cliffy yet again just getting that excellent exit through 4 and 5.
I'm looking at both of them. I'm looking at both of them.
I almost thought for half a second he was going to think about a dive.
Watch Ollie. I'm watching Gamer right now.
Yeah.
Is he closing enough?
I have to switch back because we get a nice helicopter view. Oh, is Gamer going to go for a dive? Oh, he's gone late on the brakes. He's right behind Big C now.
God, I am switching so quickly between these two battles.
I think, Cliffy go.
Gamer might have a run. Gamer has a run, definitely. He's got so much better traction.
I can't keep an eye on both of them at the same time, but yeah, Big C going to have to go defensive here. That's the head to cops. Oh my god, and they go wide.
He has a run. He
does have a run.
He has a run.
He can definitely go for a dive here. He'll have to repeat the move he made 6 or 7 laps ago. He goes around the outside. Oh, he's done it again! He's done it again!
He's gonna do it! Will Cliffy go for it? He's gonna try it around the outside! But, oh,
let's touch! Oh no! Ollie wins the race. There'll be controversy about that.
Got past. Big C goes down the inside. They touch.
Oh, Big C.
Back in front. They touch again.
Oh, I can't believe it. 2 last turn changes of position.
Oh my heart.
Big C takes third. Jamie takes fifth to extend the lead of the championship.
Still takes second place, but what an ending to
XJackLacey
this
takes sixth. Aaron takes seventh.
I'm saving that. I am saving this.
Josh.
You have it on stream, but I don't.
You save that.
Jesus.
Upload it from your point of view. Go for it. And
I'll have 2. I'll make a compilation if needed. Jeez. I can't switch now.
Yeah,
I switched that right at the last second.
we saw what we needed to see, and that's the main thing. Well, these interviews are going to be interesting. And Joel gets a 5-second penalty in the last lap. How weird.
That was... What a race that was. Well, that was spectacular.
We're gonna interview, but first the podium, and I think you'll say all 3 drivers really earned their keep today. But
yeah, definitely. That was beautiful stuff.
So Ollie for Red Bull Racing, 6th different winner in PSGL F1 this season.
We called it.
with Cliffy taking second after his brilliant win in Canada next week, and Big C, 3rd podium in a row for him. Can't rule him out of the championship with 6 races to go.
I'm telling you, watch out for him with his consistency. He has some amazing consistency. Look at Canada, what he did. But he's definitely always a contender.
But Ollie, an AOR winner, and now a PSGL race winner. But look, I mean, that was a mighty battle. I think Cliffy, he had penalties anyway, so I don't think he'll be too disappointed with that last lap incident, because he finished 2nd anyway, where he would have done regardless. Big C takes 3rd, Gamer 4th, Jamie 5th. I believe he extends his lead of the championship with that. From, I think Louis might drop from 2nd, I'll work it out later. So we got XJackLacey, the reigning champion, in 6th, Aaron in 7th, good result for him. Josh, another consistent result for the Force India driver, in 8th. Oogie, fighting from the back of that quali ban, he gets his reward with a 9th place finish, no penalties, good drive from the Haas driver. And Louis could only manage 10th, 6 second penalties, and well, MaxiLuca a ton of penalties for him. Not too many retirements, but well, that was a genuine PSGL classic as far as I'm concerned.
That's a classic, definitely.